How's everyone doing tonight? I just want to send a little message out there for everyone, including the trolls. Trolls don't bother me. They are weak-minded little individuals under a bridge who barely know how to soften broccoli with their teeth. Everything's going to go on here. Let's see what happens. Hi, Rosie Wren. Hi, Mama Cookie. Let's see if we can give you guys a wrench. Rosie, you are now a moderator. Mama Cookie's already a moderator. So, what I gotta say tonight is a little different than what you're used to hearing. And Harry Bonsall, of course, you're my neighbor. You are now a moderator. Okay, let's go down to the history of Bouncer Slab. Bouncer Slab was born in a northern Minnesota town 14 miles from Canada and hunted in the woods in that area. And he saw a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff he was told by the elders not to speak about. So I grew up outside of an area called Giants Ridge, and I got news for you. Giants Ridge was named by the Indians for a reason, because there were giant people by that ridge. I hunted that area often. I got my grouse. I was also being watched the whole time. As insane as this sounds, I want you to know it was real. Now, when I mentioned seeing these large people by Giants Ridge in northern Minnesota, which is now a ski resort, I was told to keep my damn mouth shut by the elders. And I did for many, many years. But I'm not going to keep my mouth shut no more. I was told that if I said something about these giant people, it'd bring a whole bunch of hunters in and they'd be killing these giant people and blah, 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 blah. But in reality, it was a bunch of people who were hiding the facts and the truth, just like your government today. They didn't want anyone to know that those giant people existed. They didn't want anyone to know that those giant people were really out there walking amongst us, because it would completely destroy the logging industry, the fracking and oil industry, and any industry that had to do with the woods. And this makes me angry. And I'm pretty sure this video will be taken down because it makes me angry. I don't know any other way to put this, but I went against what I was told. And I definitely went against what this was told. But I spoke my mind as a kid. Because I was young back then. I was that little boy, you know, on TBS, on History in a Bottle, Little Johnny. That was me. That was me. History in a Bottle, Little Johnny. And I'm sick of the rhetoric, and I'm sick of people trying to take control of everyone else's lives, such as the legal system, which is nothing more than a system that is based on lies and corruption for the purpose of generating revenue, which is money, which they make to pay themselves, so they steal from us to make more money. Bigfoot is real, ladies and gentlemen. I hunted amongst the tribes in northern Minnesota back in the 70s. This is a bunch of BS. I'm sick of people trying to disclaim the facts of our history. We didn't only steal the land from the Indians, we stole the land from a being that is much more above us, much greater, much more powerful, and much harder to get rid of. And I don't care what anyone thinks. You can say what you want, blah, blah, blah. I don't care, okay? I don't care. You're not going to change my mind from 18 years of hunting the North Woods of Minnesota by myself and learning what is out there. If you believe any different, just leave now. I don't care. You're not going to hurt my feelings because you've been programmed to listen to a system that is full of bullshit. And I'm not going to bullshit anybody here. This is the truth. I hunted with them. I hunted around them. They never harmed me or anyone with me. But yet, the government wants to hide the truth. And this makes me an unhappy potato. I'm not going to put my hands on the bottom of the phone unless I'm, like, blocking the view, okay? Is that better? Is that... Because, you know, I don't generally do live streams. And I never showed my face that often. Does this make you feel better? You can barely hear me. Well, the volume is all the way up. That means I'm already being censored for what I'm putting on, because I'm yelling at the top of my voice. There was a time when I was in northern Minnesota in a mining community that they were pumping water into the mines to cover up their mistakes. All these mines still exist. If you don't believe me, just go to Biwabic, Minnesota on Google Earth and you will see that all the mines are filled with water because they release something that's called ski demon. And the ski demon was released in 1978. And ever since then, something has gone wrong with our government. I don't care what people think about me. Let me mod someone here. All right, Jamhouse, you are now a moderator on this channel. You're a moderator on this channel because you understand. And as far as what I was told as a child, and those little guys in the black suits that came to our gymnasium and asked people if they saw anything, and if you said you saw something, they pulled you aside and had a conversation with you, but if you saw it and didn't say nothing, they left you alone. I was one of them kids that was left alone. But let me tell you something, none of those other kids ever became normal. And one of them specifically, who was the valedictorian of the high school, died 2 years later. So I just want you to know, there is more control over this country than what you are aware of. And now you are seeing the man who is saying it, and you have read my comments, and you know that what I say is true. I'm not trying to upset anyone. I don't want to upset anyone. I don't want to hurt no one's feelings. I refuse to hurt people's feelings. I want you to know the truth, that we have been taken over. We have been taken over by corruption for the purpose of generating revenue. All they care about is big business and money. And if you don't believe what I'm saying, just watch the old Rowdy Roddy Piper movie called They Live. Because this is what's happening right now. They have bred with us, and now they want to take over us. And as insane as it sounds, that's good. Think about it the way you want. I'm a dying person anyway, so what's the difference? I'm going to say what I want. I'm not trying to be hard on anyone. I don't want anyone to think differently, maybe. Well, maybe. Go ahead. Think as whatever you want. Think whatever you want about me. I don't care. This is important. And yes, listen to George Carlin. George Carlin had an important message to spread. And when he spread that message, George Carlin made it a fact that we are the little people. The little people. Nah, you know, he can look back and say, oh, well, yeah, you know, he had that Christ thing going on in the movie, you know, And well, it's George Carlin. It's comedy, right? No, it wasn't comedy. It wasn't comedy. We are now being taken over, and it's a bunch of BS. So much BS that I don't know how to explain it. But I can tell you this. Growing up in that Minnesota town and being told by my elders not to speak of what I saw made me think as a child. And I was young. I was a young kid, okay? I was in my 12, 13-year-old range. And I didn't talk about it because I didn't want the elders to kick my ass. But they never kicked my ass. They always said, hey, Johnny, how do you have so much activity with these when all they do is mess with us? I said, because I accept them. I accept them as part of my heritage and part of society. And they never did me wrong. They never stopped me from hunting, and they never stole my food while I was hunting. Well, you can think what you want. This is a little bit different. And I told you it would be a little bit different. And I don't want anyone removing anyone's troll comments or anything from my channel. Please don't remove any troll comments from my channel. If people want to say something, they're allowed to say whatever they want. But I will tell you this. Exerting your rights is not being belligerent or uncooperative. It is proving to the people who make these laws up that everything isn't fact. Okay? There's a pet rock. We're going to get that one as a moderator. We're going to get Love Louie as a moderator. Let's see, Love. I'm going to get Love one, definitely. Because everyone deserves to be moderator here. I don't see no difference in color. So everyone, I don't care how bad of a troll you are a moderator on my channel. I'm not going to tell people that, hey, you can't be here. And just because you think I'm nuts. Why? Because I think everyone is special. I think everyone has a quirk. I think everyone is part of nature. I think every one of us belong here for a reason. And if you don't agree with that, well, you can leave. We're not going to get rid of you. We're not going to remove you. If you don't think you're special or different or an individual, that's on you. Now you're hearing the real Slab talk, and the real Slab really doesn't care what everyone thinks, okay? The real Slab is only here for one reason and one reason only, to put this message out there. We are all one being. Every one of us belong together. Nature would not allow us to exist if we were so different. That is called mankind. Mankind always deserves another chance. And the fact that mankind always deserves another chance is that babies are being born every day. Now, is it God? It may be. Is it something else? I'm not sure. But the proof is in the pudding. Don't ever tell me I didn't see something that I hunted with all my damn life when I was a kid. Those things were real. Not fake. They were real. They weren't junk out of my mind or out of a comic book. They were real. And I'm sick of being told that what I know isn't right when what I've seen is definitely 100% right compared to what's happening now. You see, every day in my life I watch these new laws and these new policies being written just to criminalize innocent people. Criminalize grandma, criminalize my uncle, criminalize everyone just to make money. And that's ridiculous. Why are you criminalizing everyone unless you have something to hide? Unless you're a pirate and you're stealing from everyone else, why would you criminalize society? It's something for you to think about, ladies and gentlemen, because this isn't going to stop just because we want it to stop. This is going to stop if we make it stop. And I will continue posting these videos until it stops. I'm sick of good people being charged with fake crimes. The police can do whatever they want. They are like blah, blah, blah special. Yeah, they're not special. They work for us. Okay? They're civil servants. They work for us. If you don't commit a crime, you are not responsible to tell them crap. But they need to answer to you. They're absorbing our money, our taxes, and then they try to hide everything. They get all these special bonuses. And why do the police get these special bonuses? Well, let's find out why these police get these special bonuses. They get special bonuses because they're hiding what others do. They're hiding what others do. It's like a trade-off. And they continue to hide what other people do for that trade-off. And in the meantime, the rest of us suffer while they're collecting off of our hardships. They don't care about us. They no longer legally have to protect and serve. They are not there for us. Okay? They are there for themselves and for that almighty dollar. And where was I going with this? Well, you know, Bubbles has himself a jar of vapor rub. So we know Bubbles is already going to be happy because Bubbles can't live without the vapor rub. I'm going to get it. I'm going to get that vapor rub and I'm going to pound my happy potato. I don't know what that meant. Y'all can figure that one out on your own. Bubbles is out of control. And we know Miss...
Hello, everyone. How you doing? Just listen to the eagle, because the eagle knows.
I don't know what to do with that. I got no comment, actually. But I want you to know that all the crap you've been hearing all your life is rhetoric. They are hiding the truth. Coming from a planet, genetically, not personally, coming from a planet that says that we are the only living beings in the universe. La, 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 la. Bullshit. Mars was burned off by an atomic bomb, a nuclear war. Mars was burned off. But not everyone in Mars died. They lived underground. Some survived, blah, blah, blah. There's a base on the backside of the moon. You ever see the backside of the moon? Did anyone ever show you the backside of the moon? I'm telling you this now because maybe my days are numbered. But you know what? You need to know. Everyone needs to know. And yes, Remy Moore. Hello, everyone. Everyone needs to hear that. Why? Because it makes you feel good inside and it rattles your little pipes inside your chest when you say it or when you think it. We are all one being. Every one of us are connected. And every time one of us goes, unfortunately, we are not aware that that one went, but we are connected. And it makes us weaker. In that other species, which we will not speak of until our next video, doesn't want you to know that. And yes, it has to do with deep government. But I will not divulge that at this time because I was kind of advised not to. We are all good people. And yes, Harry Bonsall, we do need to meet up some weekend or whatever, go fishing, whatever, go out in the woods, get some mushrooms. I'm Ski, Harry Bonsall. I'm Ski. You know, that monster that everyone warned you about, that's me. I am Ski. And I'm still here after they said they got rid of me back in 2000. Here's Ski, he's still here. Why is he here? I don't know why he's here. I don't know. Maybe they couldn't get rid of him. As a matter of fact, I know they couldn't get rid of him. But, don't mind me for a second. I'm moderating a couple of accounts here because I don't want anyone to be out of sync on my channel. because this is a new thing to me, and I don't generally show my face to people. But I want you to know that I'm not afraid. I've been told, oh, you play with stuffed animals, you play with toys, blah, blah, blah. You know, I did that for a reason. It was because I got people's attention. And 1,800 people's attention can't be lying. So I'm pretty sure I did a damn good job of getting your fucking attention. Excuse my French. And if you don't like my French, too damn bad. I don't care. I'm not French anyway. So, we have any questions? Anyone want to ask me any questions? Ask me anything. You can ask me anything. I have the answer. Ask me. God dang it, answer. Give me a question. No, I'm not saying that, Joe Mama. Oh, I did. Oh, you fucker. No, I'm just kidding. Ask me any question. I'll give you the answer you desire. Or the answer that you expect. But I will also wrap myself around that question and give you my answer. And my answer is not the same as what you expect, because you've been programmed by a government that wants to control the people. That's a good point, Texas GT, TX GT. Yeah, maybe I should get myself right. Let me think here. So, should I wipe with my left hand or my right hand? Because right now I'm confused about that wiping thing and getting things right. So what should I do? Take my glasses off? Show you what I really look like? Facial recognition for the FBI? It doesn't matter anymore. I've gone above and beyond that. Thank God. So anyway, this was just a rant. This was just a test stream, and I just wanted to see what I could do and see if I could get anyone's attention. But what I see, I like. So I'm probably going to do this a few more times just to make everyone happy. And Closet, you're a moderator now. I will only moderate the people on this stream. After this stream, it's fair game. If they upset you in any way, you are allowed to remove them. And that's the way it is, because Bouncer Slab said so.
And so did I, everyone. I'm not going to deal with the bullshit. My moderators are super mods because they came here because they respect this channel and they understand what I'm trying to say, even though what I'm trying to say is a bunch of stupid shit, according to the government.
Yeah, you got it. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. I will run another stream. I'm not prepared for the stream. I just went off the handle. I didn't want you to know there was a huge rock coming towards your planet and getting ready to decimate life as it is and such, but I'm not allowed to say that because it'll be removed immediately, so it was just a suggestion. But I do want you to know that they are using new technology to locate, track, and control. New technology to locate, track, and control those people that don't conform to their rules, those people that won't follow whatever they say, those people that won't lick their boots. So in other words, no bootlickers and copsuckers allowed in my stream. Because I picked my mods will get rid of that. We ain't gonna deal with it. I just want y'all to know that I appreciate you showing up, and I have a real heavy story to tell you about Giants Ridge, the land of giants, outside of a town called Mawabik, which was named Red Earth by the Indians. And another really intelligent story, which is not a made-up story, not sci-fi, from 1976 to 1978, with the sighting of aircrafts in the sky that we were all questioned as children in the gymnasium by the men in black who showed us cows hanging in trees, and all the kids that were removed from the gymnasium who raised their hand were never the same, and now they are all gone. They have all deceased. And that's unfortunate. So maybe, just maybe, there's something more to what's going on in our world than what we are paying attention to, because our minds are so simple we would never catch on to it. Never catch on to it. I just want you all to know. Peace to all. Remember the fact that you are a human being and that any human deserves the same respect that you wish for yourself. If you choose to give someone disrespect, you better hope they disrespected you first. We are one. We are a bunch of the same people. No more BS. No more crap. I'm not going to deal with it. And I will not remove my moderators, by the way. So if you get naughty, I'm not going to remove you. It's going to take like 100 votes from other moderators, who will never complain because we have a free speech algorithm going on here. Do and say what you want. Okay? So if you got something to say it. Let's go. Let's go. I'm waiting. Ask me a question. Tell me something. I want to learn. Let's go. Come on. I want comments. I want comments that say, hey, what the fuck's wrong with you, you mental institution patient? Blah, blah, blah. I want them all. I want the truth. I want to know what you think. Because I am the guy. No matter how ugly I am the guy who is out in the woods, out on the lakes, out in nature, enjoying what God has given me. I am not that guy who goes to a courthouse every other day anymore. I don't do that because they suck, man. I'm 19-0 there. I did it on my own. Let's go. Dean Machine, you are supposed to be a moderator unless you put a second channel in there. But you should be a moderator now. And Fat Cat, any interest in mushrooms lately? Well, I think Mama Cookie should have taken a bath last week because I did find some interesting mushrooms, but we're not going to talk about them, okay? Because Mama Cookie will beat the living daylights out of me for talking about those mushrooms. They was big, though. And I'm not going off. I'm TXGT. I'm not going off. I'm just spreading a little word about what has been going on in our country lately. There is so much, and they don't want you to know. The mainstream media is repeating bullshit about our president and about everything that's going on. Our president right now, this current president, has done more for this country than any president has in the last 30, maybe 40 years. And I only know that because I'm in my 50s, so I've been paying attention. And I don't let things slip by. I'm really not an idiot. I might pretend to be an idiot, but I'm not an idiot. You see, I respect all human life. I don't believe in war necessarily, but I've been in the military, so I've been there. I know all about war. I spent plenty of time out on an aircraft carrier, and I spent my time in road to Spain and Cuba and Germany. I just want you to know something. They hate us. They hate Americans because of the way Americans act. Because we act like we're special or better than everyone else. But they do. They actually hate us. But they love our money. And that's what it boils down to. Money.
It's all about the money. They love the money. It seems like everyone loves the money. Hey, fuck DSS, how you doing? I'm going to make you a moderator. Because I have a feeling when my next videos come out, and my next live stream comes out, I'm going to need some moderators because I'm going to get a whole bunch of haters because the haters weren't prepared for this, but the good people were. The good people showed up and said, hey, I want to be on this channel tonight because I know I'm not going to get messed with. And, you know, that might not be the story later because I got a whole bunch of information put out there. And if I'm not shot or poisoned or something before that, we're going to share all this information. And I'm not trying to shoulder or nothing. I'm an old guy with a whole bunch of intelligence. That's all I'm going to say. Intelligence that I want to share with everyone else. Live off the land, for Christ's sakes. My family lives off the land. We can live off of $500 a year. How many people can say that? Nobody. Nobody can raise a family of 4 on $500 a year except Bouncer Slab, because Bouncer Slab knows. The eagle knows. Yeah, that eagle knows. That eagle knows something. And that's the way it is, ladies and gentlemen. I will talk to you all later. I'm sorry if I ruffled any feathers. I didn't mean to. But if you're a libertard, a democrat, or just a plain old simple pig fucker, you can go bite my ass because I don't care. And my channel isn't regulated like everyone else's. I found the secret. I will share it with all of you later. You have a good night. I'm going to take off. And remember, I am this guy. I am Bouncer Slab. Nobody else is me. I am. I always said, I am. Have a good night, everyone. Please take care. And always remember to respect the people who do good things for you and return the favor. If someone does something bad to you, well, get them later. Don't get them right away because they're going to be expecting it and charges can ensue. So take care, folks. I love you. Have a good night. Bye.